everyone, Craig here with Funding Freedom U, and I'm back with another EveryDollar Q&A video. So I'm going to be answering some questions today, all centered around EveryDollar that came directly from you guys. Now before I do, as always, I want to offer you my free financial freedom roadmap. This is a step-by-step guide out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. So I will deliver that completely free to you, straight to your inbox. Just click the link above or in the description below and it will be right in your inbox shortly. Okay, let's jump into our EveryDollar questions. We have two great questions today that I'll be teaching you guys about. So let me look into my computer and let's just dive right in with the first question. All right, should a car loan be put down in the debt group to properly affect the purpose of step 2 as opposed to transportation? So in the EveryDollar budget, should a car loan be in the transportation section or should it be down in the debt? Now, I personally, well, first of all, to answer your question, either way is fine. As long as it's in the budget, that's fine. As long as you're budgeting for it, that's okay. Now, me personally, I like to put it into the debt category for a few reasons. Number one, it's debt. We have to view it as debt. I want us to get away from that mindset of a car payment is a car payment and that it's necessary. It's not. It's a debt. We're trying to free that money up. It's funny, a lot of times when I ask people, how much debt do you have? The first response is, including the car? I'm like, yep, including the car. So the car is debt. So we're going to put that down here. The other reason is, and I think you outlined this in your question, is we want it to be a part of that debt picture. And if you're utilizing over here, if I click on this box, the baby steps of EveryDollar, so you'll see baby step 1 complete. Over here, it tells you how much total debt you have, how many debts, and how much you've paid off. So right now it says $18,925. If I were to get rid of the car payment from the debt category and I were to put it under transportation, then if I came back over here, you're going to notice that now it says I only have 2 debts and the total balance is $4,325. And that's because, one, I don't have the option of adding what the balance is on here because it's not under the debt category. Whereas anything under debt, so if I put the car payment back down here, it gives me the option over here on the right to fill in the starting balance, how much I owe, all of that stuff. So that's how you can get that big picture. If you're not utilizing this baby step function over here, then it doesn't matter really where you put it in the budget as long as we're budgeting that minimum payment. But for me, if you're trying to decide where to put it, just put it in the debt column. That's where I would put it if it were me. Good question. All right, this next one is a double question. And this was on a video, so a little background, on a video where I was outlining some ways to trim your budget back. So to speed up that debt snowball, we were looking for different areas in the budget, like your restaurants, your entertainment, of where you could pull some extra money from to speed up your baby step 2 or your debt snowball. Excuse me. So this question is more of a comment, but I just really wanted to address it because it was interesting to me. So it says, if you're in debt and doing the snowball, you shouldn't have those. Cut the restaurant and entertainment until you're out of debt. There, I just saved you a lot more money. And so, absolutely, to answer this, yes, you're right. If you cut everything down to 0, you're going to get out of debt faster on paper. Now, the thing we're not taking into account is that personal finance is personal, and everybody is different. And so some people can, and this person seems like the type of person who could cut everything, pay off debt, and power through. Some people need a little bit of money in their budget as they're going, or they're going to give up. They're going to burn out. It's just everybody's different. Debt amounts are different. If somebody has $200 and something thousand in consumer debt, well, that's going to take a lot longer probably than $50,000 in consumer debt. So buckling down, not going out to eat is for 3 or 4 years is quite a long time. Everybody's different. Obviously, the fastest way out of debt is to cut everything down to 0 and put as much money as you can toward the debt, and that's the best way to do it. However, you just have to know who you are, your personality type, what type of person you are. Now, I wouldn't be budgeting hundreds of dollars to eating out, but If, going out once a week, if that's what's going to keep you motivated to keep going and not burning out, then put that into your budget. Just trim it back enough so that you're able to put more money towards the debt. It's all about choices and opportunity cost. You put money towards the debt, you lose the opportunity to spend it on something else. If you spend it on something else, you lose the opportunity to put it toward the debt. And your budget is your budget, and you have to decide what is the best use of that money. So when it comes to planning your EveryDollar budget, you decide for you what's the best use of that money. Is it worth it to you to eat out this month and take a little bit longer on your debt journey? Or is it worth it for you to speed up the debt journey and not go out to eat? I can't answer that for you. You have to answer that on your own, but everybody is different. All right. Great questions. Thank you guys. If you have a question you want answered in a video, drop it in the comments box below and I'm happy to answer those. If you liked today's video, want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I would like to offer you a free 14-day trial of Funding Freedom U. This is the platform that is helping people pay off debt faster than ever before. Get 14 days of unlimited access to online courses, videos, live coaching calls, downloadable resources, just tons of content for 14 days, completely free, no credit card or debit card required at all. Just sign up and get access. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video.